Hello YouTube, January 9th, 2019, and I wanted to come in just to give y'all a little vlog talk and update on what's going on with your girl. Very bittersweet birthday week, to say the least. My birthday's in 3 days. Y'all know I'm a Capricorn. I am blessed to share the same sign as, our best first lady to ever do it. No, it's not the doggone current scarecrow in office. I'm talking about the last one. Yes, that one. Michelle Obama. The doggone Miss Jackie don't have nothing on my first lady, Michelle. So with that being said, I'm blessed to have the same birthday as Michelle Obama. I also got the exact same birthday as one of the guys from One Direction. My birthday and the other one, we fall on the exact same day, the 12th. But anyways, yeah, what's been going on with me? Every time I darn sign up with another opportunity, this darn cousin of mine keeps coming back. She's like, she's worse than darn Roach. I hate to compare my cousin. I love how I do, but it's like every single. I'm glad that this is the last year I got to deal with this bullshit right here. It seems like I've been talking about this cousin since I started my channel. Y'all remember go back all the. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have a compilation of videos down in the description box. From 2012 when I first started my damn channel, and her children moved in the summertime, and she was pregnant with the third one, and this was all the way in the summer. Let me see, that shit happened twice, I believe. Let me see. No, my aunt moved in because she moved out of her former apartment, and she was with us during my junior year of high school. So that was one summer gone. Because she was temporarily with my other aunt. She couldn't deal and darn came and stayed with me and my mother for a couple months. And then that following year, I just got out of high school. I'm darn getting ready to enroll in veterinarian school. And all that, that's before my Crohn's really started flaring back and I had to soon drop out. And then that's when I took a 10-month break in between before going back for business law and then business marketing and, the rest from there. So during that time frame, here comes the children. And then, fast forward a couple years later, now this bitch wouldn't let me darn stay at her house. I ended up staying at my sister's when I was homeless, right? Y'all know this was the time frame that I told y'all about the story where the Indian bitch tried to darn cut me with a samurai sword. She's 400 pounds. Well, it was at the time 400 pounds. Shaped like a darn Ninja Turtle mixed with Miss Piggy. And she pulled out that motherfucking samurai blade every bit of that big from her breast. I'm trying to figure out how in the hell she didn't cut her motherfucking self because she did not have. I didn't see no darn protective garment on because. I'm like, how in the hell did she pull that breast? That fucks me up to this day. Now, a little story about that. Last year, I seen her. She done lost well over 100 pounds. Looking good. And we have since come to terms from when she tried to cut me. That bitch also threw a motherfucking brick. I did tell her about that incident right there. That bitch threw a motherfucking brick at my motherfucking ass and bust my sister damn dope. Done scuffed her shoulder up, done shattered the whole motherfucking glass. When I tell you that shit went down in the trailer park that I stayed in for 6 months, done nearly got a brick thrown at me, done blood poisoning, done thought I done had a relapse with my darn cancer, I'm coming out of remission, my Crohn's flared up, being taken in by the ambulance, and this bitch was there doing the whole thing across from the darn way, but I couldn't stay with her ass. But then fast forward a year later, her and the boyfriend now coming to stay with us again. After I never got stable. Now, fast forward a couple years again. Now, she done since lost her children. Fortunately, they went from, they were split up at first because they got different daddies, right? So, they were split up amongst the 3 daddies. One was about a couple blocks from me. Now is with the older sister. And I get to see them sporadically for holidays and stuff. So, she done lost her children. Drug life, you know, this is the one that's, you know, pushing 40. And this is why I've never done drugs a day in my life, because I see how it affects certain family members. It's like you're 30-some years old, you've never held that. And I see it from multiple different, because y'all know I told y'all about a very close relative who's a functioning crackhead. Goes to work for the most part on a daily basis, but is a functioning addict. Half the time, have to call out. That's how she lost the other job. Darn gone tested dirty for crack cocaine. Functioning crackhead though. She's good, can go out and work, but is a functioning crackhead. Darn gone live paycheck to paycheck. Struggling to darn gonna make ends meet because you spend upwards of $800 to $1,000 a month in drugs. Got a pension back for over $10,000. And I'll tell you, she blew at least $2,000 in drugs, and then just money thrilled down. Finally got a decent car. Got a decent car, a bedroom set, and that was about it as far as tangibility goes. Paid the washing machine off. Washing machine only had like $200 in payments on it. Did not get a TV. And it's like a TV is only darn gone $100 to $150. She don't need nothing but a 32-inch TV for the bedroom. Couldn't get a 32-inch TV. She complaining about darn gone cigarette money and all this. Darn gone afraid to throw it down in that. Don't know how to manage money. So, yeah, this is the crackhead that's functioning, but darn gone just, even when you give her $10,000, she don't know how to properly put into a credit card. It's like you could have got you a secure credit card. I'll try to show her because I'm about to be gone. I can't keep doing this month. Y'all know I told y'all about in my last video I nearly had a heart attack. But it turns out I end up having, when I went to the hospital, I had multiple seizures. I haven't had an epileptic episode in over 7 years. Last one I remember was way back sophomore and junior year of high school. I haven't had seizures since then. And the fact that I had 3 petit mal seizures. 3 petit mal seizures, and I was in full chronic flare-up mode, and that bitch did not give a damn. Honey, when I tell you I'm done, I'm just gonna care for people for a motherfucking fall. And then I wish I can get the darn life insurance on my darn cousin. I don't know her social security damn number. Cause the way she darn running out here motherfucking reckless, she'd be the main one to be dead. And then they keep expecting this to fall on the on a certain family member of ours that's more well off. Every time somebody dies without insurance, it's like he got to come in and darn do the burial and stuff. And it's like, shouldn't they be sick and tired of that shit by now? It's like, bitch, you spend over $50, $100 at a time in lottery tickets. Y'all spend over $600 a month in beer and alcohol. There is no goddamn motherfucking excuse not to have a life insurance policy for $10 a month. These motherfuckers get on my nerves with not knowing how to darn manage money. They're darn you manage to get cigarettes every day. You manage to get that crack rock every darn other night for darn $40, $60 at a time because you don't get one. The darn car stay down the street because you know he got to come back. And then that's another thing with crackheads. They don't get their crack all at one time. It's like they darn call. They think one's gonna do, and one is never enough. It's like a motherfucking darn M&M. You give a bitch one M&M, they're gonna look at you like you motherfucking stupid. But these motherfuckers, they take the one M&M and call back for another. One M&M and call back for another. Like they're a motherfucking parakeet. It's like, bitch, you know you're gonna get, you know you're gonna smoke upwards of $80 to $100. Why don't you get all the crack at one time? I'm surprised these motherfucking drug dealers don't charge a delivery fee every time they have to make a circle. They done started getting smart with some of them, and they're gonna just park their car down the street knowing that you're gonna call them back within 20 minutes. There's no point for them to go back cross town unless they got another call, and they know your ass about to call about 3-4 motherfucking times. Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. But I ain't about to be insane with these bitches no damn more. They might be some relatives, but I love their motherfucking asses from the goddamn far. Because I'm not about to keep enabling this dang shit in 2019 and just be looking like, duh. I done told you how to get your motherfucking credit up right now. Unfortunately, you got your bedroom set on a payment plan. And that is helping your credit out a little bit. But it's like, you paid your car out, and once again, you're having issues with that. Now, granted that at least this bitch got a 2007 this time. She done finally came into the dang on new millennium. This is normally the bitch that will get a car that's older than my ass. I'm darn on turning 26 in 3 days. So I'm glad she at least updated from the 90s cars and at least got some in this century. But it's like, yeah, it's like, other than bills, don't pay nothing else. Don't know how to save, worth a damn. Don't have a contingency for fund. It's like, out of that $10,000, you should at least kept 5 of it. At least 4 of it. For, just in case when you're under, because she about to switch jobs now. She done already put in a 2 weeks notice at a hotel. And about to go out to the plant. And it's like, bitch, you can't even hardly stop doing crack every other day. It's like, just because everybody else was able to swindle this drug test, don't mean your ass can do it. Because you supposed to been out there first. You wasn't even supposed to be at the hotel. But you couldn't put down the crack rock when they offered you the job way back last year. Now here we go again in January 2019. You supposed to did it last week. Couldn't do it. Ain't no smoking crack last week. I'm done with this shit. And now that and then when I did my job a couple months ago, with Frontier, once again, here comes the cousin. Needing a place to stay. And then between 2 of them, it's like, oh, hell no. Hell no. I end up having to quit the second day because it's like, this was too much information, like dealing with small, medium, the business sales. I said, no, I can't do this. This is just far too much information to learn and then have to deal with not 1 but 2 addicts at the time. And now I'm back in the exact same predicament. So this time I learned from the last time. This time I'm putting my motherfucking foot down. And it's not about to be chopped off like Kuta Kinte. Bitch, my foot will be noticed. That I'm in the process of being hired with this other job. With this call center. And y'all, if y'all not subscribed to my business channel, y'all subscribe to that down below, and I'll put y'all up on game about the call centers that I work from. Now I'm starting to record the call center jobs and stuff that I work for. Y'all know I'm a medical esthetician, but I found out I'm in the poorest city in the whole nation. And it's like it keeps getting worse and worse for your girl. Fayetteville was ranked the worst city out of 180 cities. They did a poll on the most job opportunities in cities. Now, even though I'm self-employed, how does that affect me? If I'm in the poorest city in the whole nation, Fayetteville ranked at 180. Raleigh, North Carolina ranked around 108. And Charlotte ranked around 70. So we didn't even break the top 50. Our top cities didn't even break the top 50 of the most prosperous cities for job growth. So Charlotte is at number 70, Raleigh is around 108, and Fayetteville is at the bottom of the list. So with people making only between $12,000 to $20,000 a month, that does not do good for an esthetician who charges $150 for a full body wax. And that does not do good for chemical peel services and other cosmetic procedures that I do. So right now, I have decided to focus on this job full time. I will still do clients here and there that is on my current, schedule that are with me. But right now, I'm pushing back from aesthetics until I at least move on another side of town. And that is not going to be into the springtime because it would have been March if it was my way. But they said once I get hired, I can't move for 90 days. So I wanted to be out this bitch by March. But they told me that no, training starts February. So I'm not going to be able to move until at least the end of March. The end of May probably. So it's like, god damn. Oh no. I might have to move him. I might going to have to see about this IP. Because I'm thinking, will my IP address change if I change addresses? Because I'm still keeping my internet provider. So I need to ask them about that. Because it's like, the reason why they don't want us to move is because of the IP address or whatever. But I'm thinking, well, if I'm using my exact same cable provider and I'm moving my actual box, I'm not changing out my boxes or anything. I can take my boxes with me and they connect me over at the new house. I might not have to. I might can still work and do that because with Spectrum, you can have internet on at both houses at the same time, so they can put a second account up there and I can transition at nighttime because I'm going to be working up until the later part of the day. So I'm thinking it might can work out like that. I don't know. What y'all think about that? Y'all think I'll be able to do that? Because if so, honey, I can be out this bitch in March. Shit. But worst case scenario, I will be out of here, in May. Because of the 90-day restriction. If I'm forced to work here and can't transition. But like I said, I can move at nighttime. So I'm going to ask them about that during my first month in employment. If I move out at night and I'm still got my internet access and stuff set up. And I'm still in the same. And then, I'm still going to be in the same city. It's not like I'm shifting states. So it doesn't have to worry about, doing my I-9 paperwork and stuff over again for a different state because I'm still going to be in the same city, just in another house. Because I want to be a fuck away from negative energy because negative energy will drive you down like a motherfucker. When you have people that are substantially older than me, when you're 50 years old and you don't have a life insurance policy that costs $10 a month, because you don't need that much. $50,000 you can get for as little as $10 a month. But you got a pack of cigarettes every day. That costs $5 in North Carolina. So 2 days worth of cigarettes, that's a whole month's a payment for a policy right there. My relatives don't think nothing like that. They don't think about getting an insurance policy. And then when somebody wants to put one on them, they think, oh, you ain't going to prosper off me. Bitch, why not? Somebody need to take care of your darn children if you end up overdosing home. I mean, it is just tough love. It is what the fuck it is. It's like, they think somebody going to prosper off them. It's like, bitch, if I wanted to really prosper off you, it wouldn't be too easy. It wouldn't be too hard to kill your motherfucking ass and pass it off as an overdose. How much you be passed out unconscious. I can darn gonna bend snuck something up in you if I wanted to darn gonna really hurt you. I want to darn gonna get a policy out on you so somebody can bury you. Because when you have family members who darn gonna put your ass on ice, I've seen relatives darn gonna leave their darn gonna parents on ice and darn gonna have the state take it up. I'm not gonna do you like that. I can't have stand your motherfucking ass, but family is motherfucking family, bitch. I still darn gonna at least do right by you for the sake of the children. But now I found out due to a assurable interest, I don't even have to get their motherfucking permission. Shit, fuck that bullshit. I'm gonna try to find out her motherfucking social to get some darn gonna insurance on her for the sake of her children. Because the way she living this fast life, she might not be around in the next 5 years. So her children going to need something a little bit over. I'm going to make sure to get a good 100,000 policy on her. 10,000 towards the funeral. And then 30,000 each for each one of the children. That way that gets them set on up. And then pay off all your pack bills and everything else. And then, like I said, the children to be, steady and decent. They can get out and don't have to darn gonna keep being in this generational of poverty. They are darn gonna be able to get out at 18 and be able to get a house instead of having to work a job at $7.25 an hour in North Carolina. And then you got to be in a house with multiple roommates and you in this slumlord area because your parents didn't set up a darn gone contingency fund for you when you was a child. Your parent did not take out a loan for you at 18 to help build your credit up. You didn't get a credit card when you turned 18 because instead your credit score is $400 because your mama darn gonna put cable in your name when you was motherfucking 6, 7 years old. And now you got to worry about getting that off your darn gone credit report as soon as you turn 18. And darn gone, even then, even though that automatically comes off, it still takes a couple months for them to eradicate it and update your credit report. But they expect you to just get out the door at 18 and they don't set you up for failure before you even darn gonna graduate high school. So this is all the stuff that I got to deal with my little cousins with, the addicts in my family, setting them up for failure. Expecting them to prosper in this darn gone struggling city that has ranked the worst out of the whole motherfucking nation. So yeah, like I said, I'm glad this new job is coming with me. I'm leaving them. I'm getting insurance on on several of their asses, and that way they can be buried in peace. The children can darn on have a good chance, and then even then without the life insurance, because you know hopefully that heifer might live to be 90 years old. Cause my great aunt just had a birthday the other day. She's my great grandmother's older sister. She turned 101 years old yesterday. Y'all know my great grandmother, if she was alive today, she was born in 1922. She would have been 95 this year, I believe. Let me see, 1922, 32, 42, 53, 60, 72, 82, 92, 2000, 212. No, she would have been 97. Oh, wow. The time is flying. 90. Wait, do I got that right? My great-grandma Nellie was born in 1922. So she would have been 97. Oh, my God. The time's flying fast. We buried her in 2016, and she was 94. So she would have been 97 this year. My great-great-aunt May is 97. My great-grandmother is 94. And their younger sister is around 90 to 91 years old. And then they had a couple siblings between them. And then y'all know my great-grandmother had 8 children. My great-great-aunt May had like 5 children. And my great-great-aunt Novella had like 2 children. So it's like a dozen of them all between them. But yeah, the oldest one just celebrated 101 a couple days ago. And here I am celebrating 26 on the 12th. So yeah, that's all that's been going on with me in a nutshell. Dealing with same old addict dramas. But this year, I'm finally getting the fuck on away from them. I'm just chopping up as a loss. Because like I said, I'm not getting no younger. I also, my health is at serious risk. And I will speak about that in another video, because I don't want this video being an hour long. It's already going to be a half-hour video. But I actually need to have several surgical procedures. And I just realized that I can't trust none of these relatives to take care of me. Now, maybe my other cousin, she would. But she's in a predicament where she's not able to, because of the situation she's in with, you know, her dealings. So it's like, yeah, you not necessarily an addict no more, but you done transferred over to the dealer side. So it's like, you wouldn't be, it's like, yeah, I can't even pay you to take care of me, because then you're going to get cut off the house. Because, you know, somebody's paying to keep you up there It's just too much, y'all. I'm done dealing with these people and they darn on drug life. It done drug me down, and I ain't never took a darn on a cigarette a day in my life. I've never smoked a cigarette. Never done anything. Except for drink. I used to be a drinker. I even cut that out once I found that I had to steady cut back because of my Crohn's disease. I haven't even had a sip of alcohol in well over a year. And then I've only had a couple sips the year before. So within the past 2 years, I can count on my hands how many times I even had a sip of alcohol. I even cut that back. Now, I need to get back on drinking alcohol in place of this Mountain Dew, because it's like, well, hell, cutting back on the alcohol ain't necessarily it's not necessarily a positive thing when I'm putting Mountain Dew by the gallon. And then, you know, Family Dollar just had to sell. They had a 4 for $4. They get me every time with that bullshit. Honey, I got me 4 things of Mountain Dew. But at least I wasn't no hypocrite with it. I ain't make no New Year's resolution. I said, bitch, once I get out of here and get my income stable, I switch out the alcohol for a glass of wine a day. And then I stock up on my juices, get my blender, and start juicing and stuff back again. But it's like, they closed down the Walmart near me. Walmart used to be up the street. Y'all remember I used to do my vlogs when I used to go up to Walmart? Honey, they done took Walmart away from us a couple months ago. So now we back to the Walmarts that are adjacent to us on Ramsey and on Skybar, over 5 miles away. I don't have a car. Yes, I can take the bus to both locations, but guess what? It's only so much groceries that I can get through the bus system. Because how many buses I have to take, it's like the food is perishable. And certain stuff can't be out but so long. So it's like, and then it's like I can't carry but so much at a time. So it prevents me from even being able to go, grocery shop successfully. Like, I can't get $100 worth of groceries and put it on the bus. I can't do that. That's unfeasible. So yeah, that's the stuff that I've been going through right now on that note. So with this job, I'm blessed that it's going to finally come with some stable benefits. 401k, FSA, HSA, and all of that for my dental. Because, yeah, I need a root canal. I need fillings, bleaching. Because this don't look good for an esthetician. I mean, granted, my appearance actually do matter. And it's like, certain stuff, it sounds superficial. But, as a medical esthetician, it also doesn't help if my teeth is jacked up. I'm not a dentist, but still, nobody don't want you to be up in them and you ain't even got your basic dental and stuff together. Like, now, at least my breath is going to be fresh and clean. And if y'all subscribe to my Instagram, I'm going to drop, my oral routine. Because as I've gotten older, I've gotten more natural over the years. Like, it started with just skin and hair, but it's gone into, like, natural deodorant. Next month will mark a year that I started transitioning off of chemical deodorants, and I have successfully detoxed my body. I haven't used chemical deodorants in over a year. I haven't used any chemical-based soaps on my body. I haven't used no chemical lotions or anything in over 7 years. As far as natural detergents, I use Ecos and 7th generation. Hair care is natural and organic for the most part, for the exception of my Eco Styler. My hair is completely virgin. I can't even bleach it even if I wanted to, because it's like, it will draw attention to this baldness, so I have to even grow my hair out. And y'all know I wanted to have at least bleach hair. I've always wanted to be a blonde for the longest. But it's like, due to this situation, I would look ridiculous with blonde hair, because it'll draw attention to this, it'll draw attention to this. This is how severe my breakage is. Now, I want to give a growth update, because my hair used to be only right here. Just 2 years ago, it broke all the way right here. And then 2017, it still was right here. But right now, due to doing rice water and doing my oils, it's finally starting to grow a little bit. So it's all the way down here now. Now, mind you, just last year, it was not right here. So this is how much has happened in a little bit of a year's time. And that's dealing with severe stress, malnutrition, y'all know, with my Crohn's disease. And I still managed to get it to grow. So imagine how much it would grow once I start to get on vitamins. I'm going to try out Main Choice. I've seen a couple of black-owned women that I want to try out some of their products on the dermatology side. And I've been looking at potentially PRP therapy. We're going to get this hair together. And once we get this hair to grow a few inches, I just needed to grow where this can be gone. And then from there, I'm going to finally bleach my hair. I'm going to bleach my hair, and I'm going to cut and shape my hair. So, soon as we can get this under the control, we are going to bleach it, and then we're going to cut it. I want my hair to be cut down to, I'm finally ready at 26 to cut down my hair. If my hair is flat iron, it goes down to here. And that's another thing, my hair has stopped growing after a certain length. My hair will not grow past bra strap length. I noticed that I actually lost a couple inches this year. My hair used to be down to here, but now it's up to here. So my hair is now about 19 to 20 inches long. It was 22 inches long, but I done lost a couple inches. And once again, that was due to stress and hair breakage and all of that. It don't have nothing to do with the topical products that I use. More so the lack of, nutrients from fruits and vegetables for the most part. And of course, I got my vitamins to help supplement, but that can only do so much. I got my garlic. I got my biotin. I just ran out of my multiple vitamin gummies. But it's like, yeah, it's nothing like actually ingesting fresh fruits and vegetables, and that is hard to come by when your only nearby store that you can walk to is your Family Dollar. You know, Family Dollar don't carry no fruits like that. So I got to get my proteins with the darn gone burrito. I'm darn gonna ingest the noodles at nighttime. It's hard. I mean, even when I got money now, a little bit, it's like I'm still eating like I was darn gone back when I was homeless. And that's not good for the body. I mean, granted that I still try to balance it out with, you know, getting my almond milk whenever I can. And because that's another thing. I can't consume milk ever again in my life. That's a major flare up for me. I've been off of dairy milk for over 7 years. So I consume my oatmeal, my almond milk, and I still try to balance it out, even being as, you know, in this poverty-stricken area. So it's like, even when you got money, if you don't got the transportation, it's still like you're in a poverty state. And then when you add on dealing with addicts on top of that, it's just a recipe for disaster. And I'm ready for a change from that. Like, I'm getting too old. I'm 26. I'm 26. I want to darn gonna finally go to a concert. I want to finally darn gonna be able to do live videos. I can't never do them because it's like I'm on a time schedule when I can do videos, especially with the cousin coming here early in the morning, darn gonna with her wild antics of almost getting in a fight with this drug dealer and this person on the street. Then my darn mother not trying to do any better. I try to teach her how to get a secure credit card, and she can build up her credit by at least paying her bills every month. Because you can darn do the cash advance on your credit card, get the money to pay the landlord, and then pay the money back on the credit card when you get paid. And that would darn improve your credit every month. Or since my old landlord died and the daughter took over and she has a cash app, it's like, why don't you cash app her the rent and she writes you out a receipt? And then you just put the money back on the credit card. That way you have a continuous payment history. And then after so many months, they will give you an unsecured credit card. They will refund you your, $1,000 investment. And you will have $1,000 unsecured credit after like 6 months to a year. I mean, hell, you done already blew through over $1,000 in crack cocaine anyway. You could have used that same amount of money instead to put on a credit card, a secure credit card, and paid your bills, and then pay the credit card back every single month. And that would have created a payment history. So that way you would have been increasing your credit score, and just by simply paying your bills. And that way you won't be subject to high interest rates when it comes to, financing stuff from the furniture store. She goes to this furniture store and she's always taxed over 20% in finance charges because her credit score keeps fluctuating between 600 to as low as 502 because you're not consistent with your payments. Versus you pay your water bill, your light bill, and the water and lights are together. We got PWC over here. But she pays that every single month. It's like, why don't you do that through a credit card, and that would have built your credit up. That way, when you have a situation where your car is broke down, you ain't begging people out here for money. You can actually charge it onto your credit card until payday instead of having to try to find somebody to help you out until you get paid 2 weeks later. But like I said, I'm done. You're 50-something years old. I can't help you. I'm getting the fuck out of here. It's about time for me to finally live my life. And I'm definitely going to do it by any means necessary. I'm glad this job came through on time. I'm telling you, your girl was desperate. I was about to darn go to the strip club or something. Twerk something for a little piece of change, honey. Now, your girl wasn't about to be wild out here like some other folks. Honey, I ain't selling no ad. I couldn't even if I wanted to. Like I said, this Crohn's disease got my body fucked up. Darn intestinals all jacked up and anything, so I couldn't even darn do no prostitution even if I wanted to. Well, I guess I could on the head tip. Honey, my head game, they say, is the best in the motherfucking business, honey, for the ones that have been blessed to get this darn service, honey. So with that being said, yeah, your girl do get it in on hookup, but it's like, hell, my hookups are very sporadic. Because it's like, hell, like, I can't bring nobody here. I mean, I could. I pay some bills here too, but it's like, just out of general respect, me and my mother stay in the same place, and even though, I do pay bills here, it's like, that's a little bit too close for comfort. I don't want to bring anybody in this facility. Even though I could if I wanted to, but still no. The first time I have somebody at a house, I want it to be my damn house. I want to bless my house. Y'all know that southern term about christening the house or whatever. I wanted to christen it without having a co-inhabited, a person, co-Lisa. So yeah. I never had no hanky-panky in my own dwellings. I've had to either go to the hotel. Now, back when I was a teenager, honey, yeah. Don't y'all judge a girl. I had a little car action back when I was 18, 19 years old. Yeah, don't y'all motherfuckers judge me. I was 18 years old, and I got it in with the second person I've ever slept with in a car. I know. But I wouldn't take that back though. He was good. He was good. And that's all y'all getting on that. If y'all want more stories about my sexual escapades, y'all leave that shit down below. I ain't even going to go down into the sexual escapade stories. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me, y'all. The ups and downs with me. I finally done been blessed to get hired on this second job opportunity. I got to fill out the rest of my paperwork. They're going to send me my equipment. This company is actually going to send me my computer and stuff, so I don't have to worry about this one. So I'll be able to separate my videos and do my videos with this computer and have my work, computer and stuff separate, versus with the last job I had to do it on this one, and I had to download software, which was irritating because every time I start my computer up, it would be slow because all these softwares will pop up and stuff upon entering. And then it was like the work schedule, and then dealing with this, it's like, no, it wasn't worth it. And it was only $10 an hour too. Now this one is actually $2 more. It's $12 an hour, and I'm dealing with customers versus with small businesses. I'm dealing with one-line customers. I'm not dealing with 12 to 24 different line medium-sized businesses. So more money, more flexibility. More I can get discounts on Beyonce concert tickets. I can get discounts on car rentals, which is going to come in handy when I move. I'll be able to get my car rental through this company that I'm currently being hired for. And then pack my bags and stuff up. Don't have to worry about security deposits and stuff with the car rental agency. I can do it at nighttime, and that way I can work during the day, and because I don't got nothing but this room to take out. That's the only thing. And then I'm going to start new with some things. I'm not even going to take the dresser nor my thing with me. Yeah, I'm not taking that. You see that thing that holds my hair care products? I'm not taking that with me. I'm getting a brand new one. Don't y'all judge my bootleg lamp up there. Y'all see that chest? I'm not taking that with me. I'm taking the two things right there, the crates that it's sitting on. I'm taking that with me, and I'm taking my bed. But I'm not taking nothing else except for also this. This is going to be my work desk right here. I got to clean that off. I got to clean that off as soon as my computer comes and set that up, and then I do my video on my business channel. Once again, if you're not subscribed to my business channel on how you can get these type of jobs as well, even if you're just out of high school and you only got 6 months of working experience at McDonald's, I can hook you up with a job that will be at least $1,500 a month, $12 an hour. Reach out to me with my email on my business channel. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That's all that's been going on with me, health update wise, hair wise, family. I keep saying I'm going to replace this camera, but I never do. This year, I promise y'all I will. I finally done found one on Amazon. Matter of fact, the next vlog video I do, I will show y'all my back wish list of items that I save for a future date that I actually end up purchasing. I'm going to show y'all the camera that I'm going to do. Although I'm also going to get an updated Logitech still. I'm going to get the Logitech 930 webcam. I'm going to get the Logitech 930 that records in 1080 HP at 80 megapixels, 30 frames per second. This one is an older model of the Logitech webcam. I think it's the C5s. I think it's like a 370 series, but this one I'm going to get is a 930. And then I got another 4K camera. I think it's 4K. It's either 4K, but I know it's a minimum of 1080 HP. I'm going to get that, and then I'm going to have the light set up. Now, y'all know I'm not no beauty vlogger like that, so we're not going to splurge on no high-end cameras and, you know, lighting setup. I just need a stationary camera for when I finally start accepting clients again. I will be able to do demonstration videos for y'all. That was something else I wasn't able to do last year because of, you know, just the situation. It is what it is. This year, once I get settled into my place, I will actually be doing demonstration videos. I'll be taking in clients for free and be showing y'all how to do chemical peel. Well, I won't show y'all except for the estheticians, but for the customer side, I will show you what to expect for a chemical peel. I would do before and afters on several different skin types. From, you know, dark skin like mine, and then for some of y'all that don't consider me to be dark skin because of my, you know, level of brownness, I would do darker, you know, Lupita Nyong'o, lighter Beyonce, and then we're going to go into different races, Asian, white, and different levels of whiteness. I would do, you know, a cool tone white person with blonde, you know, blonde hair, blue eyes, warm skin tone, more brown. Freckles, red. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing 2019 as far as demonstrational videos. I will show y'all body waxes on blondes. Y'all know blondes actually have twice as much hair on their body than any other person. They even have hair all throughout their foreheads as well. So, and then they the least, and ironically, even though they have over twice the amount of hair than any other person on average, they are the least susceptible to pain. It's weird that they have the recessive, you know, field melanin of blonde hair, but they are not as prone to pain when it comes to waxing. I've never had a blonde client jump off the table. Blondes, for whatever reason, are immune to, you know, pain when it comes to waxing. I'm talking about Brazilian waxing and all, both men and female. I've done a male Brazilian on a natural blonde, and I've done a female Brazilian on a natural blonde. No discomfort at all. So, yeah, that's the stuff that I would do in 2019. Wax videos on different skin tones from Black, Asian, Native American, all in between. Chemical peels. I'm also looking to get some updated equipment. Show y'all how to do some cool sculpting. How to get the body cinched just right. I was hoping to do that by February. If I would have stayed on with the last job, I would have showed y'all how to do that by February, and that would have been everybody would have been coming in during tax time. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to catch the people on the end of the tax roll. I'm going to do that during April, hopefully. So April, I will get that machinery in, and I will start, you know, getting a couple of paid clients, and then demonstrational clients for this video, because I'm not going to do too many videos from this location. I'm going to wait till I get stable at my second place, and then that's when I will start back up. So just in time for the summer. So definitely summertime this year, when, you know, the spa services get very heavy. Oh, I will be back in the game. So don't think I'm permanently out of the game as an esthetician. I'm just out of it right now for the springtime. I need more, you know, stable income for the time being. I need to get into a, you know, decent house, get my credit score up, pay off some of these past due bills, get my teeth fixed. Like I said, I need a stretching. I need these bleach. I'm possibly also looking into some veneers. I don't know if I might need veneers because I still got a majority of my teeth. I'm thinking, like, if they just replace, you know, this one and drill a couple of them and they bleach them, I might be able to get away with not having veneers. I might just get away with just having a couple of false teeth, you know, a crown molding on porcelain. I think that's the traditional dentistry term for it. When they put in a false teeth, and you know those are expensive. But I also got a hack for that. I will show y'all affordable dental insurances for my struggling college students and stuff out there, you know, or people who, you know, are on a Walmart or McDonald's budget. I will show you how to get those types of procedures for the low by your dentist at a decent cost. Because I don't want no silver in my mouth. Because like I said, as an esthetician, I don't want no silver, no gold. I want my replacement tooth to be identical to my teeth. So when I smile, I don't want to have a silver crown. I want mine to mimic a real tooth. And that is expensive. That runs about $1,500. Versus with the silver cap, it runs only about $90. But I don't want no silver cap. So that's why I'm working my ass off to get, you know, the best dental as possible. And like I said, this job also comes with dental benefits. And it comes with an FSA plan. So I can take out of that and it won't get taxed. So like, let's say I take $500 out of my check and I put it towards my FSA. The government will not tax that FSA that I put in savings. I also got a 401k match with this company up to 6%. Once again, more of that will be within my business channel once I get hired and I start the first week of my onboarding. So that is it, y'all. A long video. I'm starting to get used to these videos. What y'all think about these hour-long videos? Y'all think I should start doing more hour-long videos on a daily? I don't know. Some of y'all have short attention spans with me. I noticed that y'all be tuned out around the 10-minute mark. But if y'all like these hour-long videos, I can do this. Now, honey, shout out to the Cynthia G's and the Nylas of the world. Honey, y'all ain't gonna never catch a girl up on here doing no 7-hour live streams on no date. That ain't gonna happen. Now, y'all will see me over in the conscious community. For y'all that subscribe to the conscious YouTubers, y'all will see me look at the live streams for 7 hours. Matter of fact, Cynthia G got one starting up in 5 minutes. So let me get on up out of here. But yeah, I can't do the 7-hour live streams, honey. No, God. No, especially here. So if I ever did one, it would be in the morning time. And it's like, no. By the time I do my hair, wash up, watch a soap opera or two, it's already 12 o'clock. So it's impossible for me to do a live stream for 7 hours even if I wanted to. But it's like, the editing on that, no, God. But I think it's more simple since it's actually a live stream and you don't have to go in and edit and all that. But yeah, I can't do those videos. The most I can give y'all is hour-long videos here. But so tell me how y'all think about the hour videos, because that's the longest it's going to get over here. I don't see myself doing those 7 hours, but that's it, y'all. Y'all know what to do already. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.